Can you see the snow? There's snow up in them there hills. That's snow in the summertime. Summertime. There's the ridgeline. I'm going up. I hope you could have saw that. I hope you could have saw that. Listen to me. I'm approaching a wonderful place called Poop Out Hill, as it's affectionately known, surrounded by bushels and bushels of manzanita. It's a wonderfully lovely high altitude shrubbery that's endangered, and we're trying to preserve it, and I think we're doing a pretty good job. Manzanita on Vivian's side is pitifully brown. This is much more vivid. The reds are really out, because that's how you tell. This is a slight deviation off of the trail. I mean, clearly you can see it's a trail, but it's not the trail. It's a place where you can look at some staves and read some books. See this? This is Poop Out Hill right here. Okay? Of course, there's the sign. There's the man trying to keep us down, actually helping us out, preserving the beauty that you lazy asses won't come out to see. You're lazy asses. I'm going to use poison gases and poison your asses. Look at it. Look! That's snow in the summertime. Don't ask me what that's called, I don't know. Okay? I don't know how many years ago it was that I came up here. I haven't been up here in a long, long time. Long time. Okay? And wilderness is the preservation of the world, says Henry David Thoreau. The richest values of wilderness lie not in days of Daniel Boone, nor even in the present, but rather in the future, says Aldo Leopold. Wilderness is a necessity. Mountain parks and reservations are useful not only as fountains of timber, but as fountains of life, says John Muir. There is just one hope of repulsing the tyrannical ambition of a civilization to conquer every niche on the whole earth. That hope is the organization of spirited people who will fight for the freedom of the wilderness. Says Robert Marshall, luxury today is solitude and silence, says Paul Henry Spack, although I should have probably saved that for the end. Wilderness to the people of America is a spiritual necessity, an antidote to the high pressure of modern life, a means of regaining serenity and equilibrium, says Sigurd Olsen. Oh, I want to meet Sigurd so I can call him Sigurd. Sigurd. Okay, Teddy Roosevelt says, we have gotten past the stage, my fellow citizens, when we are able to be pardoned if we treat any part of our country as something to be skinned for 2 or 3 years for the use of the present generation, whether it is the forest, the water, fucking Republicans, or the scenery, says Teddy Roosevelt. It is our task in our time and our generation to hand down undiminished to those who come after us, as was handed down to us by those who went before, the natural wealth and beauty which is ours, says the Catholic John F. Kennedy. Wilderness is a demonstration of our people, that we can put aside a portion of this which we have as a tribute to the Maker and say, this we will leave as we found it, says Clinton P. Anderson. And last but not least, only to the white man was nature a wilderness, and only to him was the land infested with wild animals and savage people. To us it was tame, earth was bountiful, and we were surrounded with the blessings of the great mystery. Not until the hairy man, me, from the east came and with brutal frenzy heaped injustices upon us, and with families that we loved was it wild for us. when the very animals of the forest began fleeing from this approach, when it was that for us the Wild West began, says Luther Standing Bear. Oh, I hope this is a timeline, the path to preservation, from 1852 to 2000 and beyond. This is probably by far the longest clip. It's going to take about an hour to upload it, but who cares? These are big, lovely trees. And see, herein lies the danger of the wilderness. Okay? If you step even 50 feet off the trail, you don't know where you are if you don't have a compass. And so we stay on the trail. Now I'm going back. Going back, see? Look, Mom, I'm going back. Don't be scared. I'm on the trail.